Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You take a look at the Pistons. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all.
And right now for the Pistons, they've been on a... this season, currently first in the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Javonte Green is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Here's Randall, and it's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Duren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by LeVert.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Randall from outside. Duren pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. His last outing with 20 points. Green, off target at the rim. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo.
Mr. Springy athlete, not
He's got some hop.
Here's Thompson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reid touched it last. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Dante DiVincenzo.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Got a piece of it. LeVert against Edwards. LeVert the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to DiVincenzo. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Pistons passing it around. Now Cunningham. Pass to Duran. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Randall. He's covered by Thompson. Basket good.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
DiVincenzo against Cunningham. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Covered by Cunningham. DiVincenzo with the screen on Thompson. Here's Edwards. And it's all evened up.
My goodness, Anthony Edwards offensively, he just makes it look easy sometimes.
Cunningham with it. And it's Reid picking him up. And the shot is good.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Edwards against Thompson. Edwards inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Thompson. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Right, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
This is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for McDaniel. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against New Orleans. It's Cunningham with the drive. Randall with some nice D. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Conley against LeVert. Conley the pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Cunningham finds Green. A 3-pointer off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The shot's good.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Javonte Green. Robinson's checked in for Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Shannon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Miller with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Sasser. It's LeVert on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 3. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to put him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Now here is Harris. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going there.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 7.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson on the wing to stop the drought. Minnesota with the rebound. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For the finish. Oh, that was something else.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's LeVert. Still yet to score. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got 3 assists tonight.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Miller. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Now here's LeVert. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Harris kicks to LeVert. Outside Robinson. No good on the 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Handle no good. At the elbow, it's Harris. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks. change in early offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the court for the Pistons, Ivy is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Harris. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Ivy. Now, here's Stewart. Over by Conley. Stolen by Conley. Here's Gillingham. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And he's good on the 3 ball. And it's 6 points for Robinson.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
To the middle. Pass to Dillingham. And there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stewart a screen. Sasser the bounce pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And that matchup against the Sixers, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you feel good about yourself.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So, for the Pistons, Turin comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Cunningham against Conley. Pass to Shannon. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons trailed by 14. Cunningham dishes it to Robinson. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Dillingham. Here's Shannon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Cunningham against Conley. And Cunningham with this slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to Gobert. Randle down low. Guarded by Harris. Randle with the bucket.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Conley against Cunningham. Now Duran. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
Now, here's Ivy. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Right? Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Harris outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham against Thomas. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Randall passes to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And Edwards slams it in.
That strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to the previous plays, keep tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. DiVincenzo against Cunningham. Pass to Randall. Reed with a screen on Harris. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Over Cunningham. Another miss by Minnesota.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Ivy, such a quick first step. It makes him so difficult to guard off the mound.
Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Cunningham inside, defended by DiVincenzo. Cunningham kicks to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
It's stolen by Edwards. Randall outside. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Gobert, he's checked in for Randall.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Pistons trailing by 17. Pass to Reed and stolen by Harris.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Here's McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniel sent it in.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Harris. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
McDaniels passes to Gobert, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Duren with the screen on DiVincenzo. Cunningham passes to Duren. And good that time. That's 10 points here for Jalen Duren.
Oh, nice vision by Cunningham. Pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade is a really good passer.
Outside Edwards. Over Thompson. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ivy on the wing. McDaniels defending. Duren with the screen on Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Cunningham finds Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Outside, Reed. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 17. Ivy dishes to Harris. Back to Ivy. Harris a screen. Going inside over Edwards. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Get ready for some hard video and amazing stuff.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle of possessions along with pretty much every other battle. Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's DiVincenzo following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. There's the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Cunningham. They'll bring it up for Detroit. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy. Go.
Ivy against McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Oh, good with the triple. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Thompson passes to Duren. Now Ivy. Cunningham for three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 22. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Cunningham against DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Edwards. Inside. And Thompson sends it back. Duran down low. He's against Reed. Duran no good. Here's Randall. Rebound Detroit. Thompson outside. Great deed that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to Reed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Asar Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duran. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tobias Harris. LeVert's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now, here's McDaniel. They lead by 24. Their biggest margin. Clock at 4. Hits the jumper in space. McDaniel's got his second basket of the night.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Out to Edwards. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And it's good. 2 points. LeVert's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, that is not an easy finish in that painted area. LeVert, great work.
Randall against LeVert. Randall no good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Back to Robinson. 3-pointer. Here's Stewart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves leading by 22. There's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Detroit has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Robinson. Edwards against LeVert. Stewart with the screen on Edwards. LeVert the pass to Stewart. Rebound Minnesota. Reeves got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards against Thompson. Edwards shot is good.
Bucket add to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Right side, Reed. Back to Randall. And stolen by Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Engel with the bucket.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's LeVert. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Stewart against Reed. Stolen by Michael Conley. Edwards kicks to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got assist number 5 here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Asar Thompson. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Timberwolves. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And I think for Minnesota, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
The Timberwolves have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, it's Robinson. Here's Shannon. 5 points in the game. Out to the wing. Gobert dishes to Conley. Pass to Dillingham. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Shannon, no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
To the inside. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Sasser with it, covered by Miller. Sasser with it. Hasn't made one yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Here's Dillingham. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Pistons, number 1.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Bounce pass, Conley. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Miller. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here is Conley. He's got 5. It's stolen. And now the Pistons fast break. A nice shot by LeVert. 6 points for him.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Pass to Miller, to the middle. And Gobert.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Sasser, covered by Conley. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here's Shannon. 1 second left, and it's Miller with the jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Detroit, see who they got. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Green is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Pass to Duran. Conley grabs the miss. Buries it down low. 14 points here for Jalen Duran.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Here's Freeman. Now Dillingham. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shannon. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Pass to Shannon. Over Harris. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Conley, the pass to Shannon. Conley with the screen on Thompson. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Timberwolves leading by 23. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And the basket is good. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. You can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish content because they want to make sure the officials see it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And the basket by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Cunningham. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Durham. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Edwards with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Driving in, and Green slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Green, he is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Dillingham, no good. Pistons trailed by 21. The drive by Thompson. Edwards with the block.
A great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now. Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Here is Cunningham. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Green, the pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Duran with a screen on Randall. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
We've seen this before, folks. Anthony Edwards takes it right at the defense, and they have to get physical with him.
Daniels is checked in for Dillingham. Both shots good from the stripe. The Pistons shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Thompson misses. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Edwards against Thompson. Edwards, no good. The Pistons on offense. Inside. And Duran slams it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Edwards against Thompson. And the wide open shot from Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Out to Harris. Wide open. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first. Outside Edwards.
it up off the glass. 26 points for Anthony Edwards.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. And Green slams it in.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Randall passes to Edwards. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Randall with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Randall finds Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pistons shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to Thompson. Harris a screen on Edwards. Thompson passes to Harris.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside. Always looking to initiate contact on offense.
The first one falls. And Harris drops them both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready. And
as always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. See you next time.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome everyone to it when it comes to these two teams, Grant. You have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Kate Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's LeVert. Harris outside. Thompson left side. Off target at the rim. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Pass to Williams. And here's Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From behind the arc. Duran with the rebound. Cunningham up top. SGA covering. And yep, it's good.
I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
High arcing shot, and the layup is good.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Cunningham passes to Duran, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
To the left wing. Oh, stolen by Harris. Duran finds LeVert. Back to Duran. Pass to LeVert. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, with that body type, you wouldn't think that Duran is an elite passer, but he shows you he is more than capable for his position.
And rejected. And here's the fast break. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Kate Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Kate can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They lead by 4. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Well, let's give their opponents some credit for sensing that and putting them away. They were completely dominated.
They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Knocks it down from distance.
You got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
They looked lost in the final quarter. Couldn't keep it together at all. Miscommunications cost them that game.
Now here's Holmgren, coming off a 22-point game against New York.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass. And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Here's Cunningham, coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really lead the floor.
Thunder trail by 3. Wallace, left side. Here's the pick. Here's Williams. And the jumper is good. Williams has got 5.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Duran with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duran. LeVert outside. Back to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duran focused and flushing it home.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Cunningham. Williams passes to Wallace. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. For Detroit, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Out to Thompson. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Yeah, passing is truly one of the strengths of Cunningham's game, even when he's already inside the paint.
Cunningham against Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams misses. Detroit leading by 4. LeVert goes in. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. LeVert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Sinks that one from the post. The Pistons have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Duran, the screen. Cunningham passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And one of the big reasons Cunningham went 1st overall in the draft, his playmaking at 6'6" is really valuable.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum grab?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Wallace. And Topic is subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Pistons, he's checked in for Harris, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Thompson. Here's Topic from deep. Holmgren. A rebound by Stewart. Now here's Sasser. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ivey. And he carries his first look.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Topic for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
For 3, Robinson. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Under trail by 8. Outside Joe. Wiggins outside. Holmgren finds Wiggins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer? Nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Here's Topic. No points yet. Caruso outside. It's tipped. Here we go. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Chet Holmgren can check some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Holmgren. Following the score by Detroit. Can't get it to drop. Pass to Holland. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Trailing by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Robinson.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Holland. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Caruso. Here's Topic. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Topic.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Ivy with the ball. Picked by Stewart. Pass to Robinson. The 3. And no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Detroit on top, leading by 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Jaden Ivey is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Holland. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Stewart. No made baskets yet. And there's the call on Kendrick Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stewart. Robinson on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And it's Williams off the drive. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Holland. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Williams with the screen. Now here's Caruso. Sasser defending. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. And here's Caruso outside. And the three-pointer goes. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Lex, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sexton. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Williams. Thunder trail by 5. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
And that is a soft touch on the teardrop. And shots like that are what make Cunningham such a tough target.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Well, it's the D right there. The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw no good. Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Joe. Now, here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now, here's Williams. He's got 12. Caruso outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range.
But anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Here's Thompson. 11 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. To the inside. Here's Duren. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Holmgren outside. Holmgren with a big reach.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Cunningham against Caruso. And here's Ivey from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. Williams passes to Caruso. Back to Williams. Caruso outside. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They're going to get up a shot.
Too much length to contend with right there. Duren has that massive wingspan.
So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Caruso. Detroit leading by 6. Now here's Ivey. Give him 8. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Now Hartenstein. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Here's Wallace. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Ivey. The 3-ball. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Back to Wallace. Holmgren outside. Craig going to work inside.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
The Pistons lead by 7. And it's Ivy penetrating. The three from Thompson. And Detroit another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
And here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Into the lane. And the shot goes down. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Thompson. Give him 8. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Pistons, Leeds checked in for Duran. Robinson comes in for Kate Cunningham. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Ivy. Now here's Hartenstein. Good on the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Pistons lead by 9. Thompson with it. Pass to Reed. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. Poke loose. LeVert outside. Takes a 3. Caruso grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup falls. 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
And the shot's good.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Thunder trail by 11. He shoots. A quick shot there. It's off target.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. Robinson on the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Reed with it. He's against Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. Robinson.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position, because once he does, he makes you pay.
To the paint. And Harris throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thunder trail by 11. The ball's knocked loose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
$16 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Wallace. He's checked by LeVert. Hartenstein a screen. Now here's SGA.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Pistons.
Bench mob.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the...
Got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Back to Wallace. From deep, SGA. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Cunningham passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Thunder trail by 11. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Okay, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked.
Going straight up with those long arms. Duren flat out a brick wall around the rim.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 15 points.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Duren with a steal. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Williams. For 3, here's Harris.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Williams passes to Wallace. Here's SGA. Oh, Shai knocks one down.
North of the border. He's north of the rim.
Detroit leading by 7. Thompson outside. Right around 3 3 minutes into this second half. Duran with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Williams looking around. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. SGA against Cunningham. Solid defense from Williams.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Duran. Cunningham outside. Cade on the drive. Fires from deep. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. To the middle. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
On defense, Detroit. They held a 12-point lead earlier. From deep, Holmgren.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
That doesn't go either for Holmgren. Thompson passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Williams up top. He's watched by... Oh, Holmgren with an acrobatic jam.
And get up, Chip. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
Here's Cunningham. The shot no good. Good D by Wallace. Thunder trail by 9. Williams into the lane. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Harris, a screen on Wiggins. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Oklahoma City on D. 8-point game. Cunningham proves he's got some touch.
Yeah, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
Outside, Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Williams no good on that one.
Well, he's already an elite player in this league, but Jalen Williams now showing you that desire and hunger to keep getting better and adding to his game.
To the paint. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Gilgeous Alexander against Thompson. SGA passes to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. Down low. It's tipped. Duran with a steal. And here's the fast break. Thompson's shot is off. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 10. Pass to Williams. Six to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. Thompson scanning the floor. Cunningham outside. Harris outside. With the tip. Here's Duran. No luck on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. The Pistons clear it. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Cunningham with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Defending. All right, Tim, back in 1996, he led the league in three-point percentage. He shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3.
And for Thompson, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. And here's Caruso outside. His shot won't fall.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter. Williams passes to Wiggins to win the drop. Williams misses. Detroit leading by 14. Pass to Ivey. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer, no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a solid 47%. Robinson against Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. There's a screen by Wiggins to the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Pass to Robinson. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Detroit Pistons liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our state. Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Marcus Sasser is out there with Ivey. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Robinson in at the 3. There's the double team with Wiggins. And here's Ivey from the arc. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in the game. Joe on the wing. Ivey defends. Joe, the pass to Caruso. Wiggins for 3. And Ivey pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 15. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ivey. Now Sasser. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Reed. Outside Robinson. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Joe. This one for three. He drops it from range. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Outside Robinson. From the arc. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Reed. Pounded by Wiggins. Ivy outside. The three is up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Detroit leading by 14. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Ivy from the arc. Another three for Detroit.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Pass to Williams. Tries the 9-footer. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And Detroit has possession. They led by as many as 18. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Reed. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Now here's Caruso. He's closely guarded. Now Williams. Caruso, a screen on Robinson. Back to Caruso. 4-3. Carries it from 3.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Detroit leading by 12. Sasser with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wiggins from long range. Rebound Detroit. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Sasser. Williams defending. Inside. And here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson against Williams. Wallace outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Tobias Harris checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Robinson. Karis LeVert's checked in for Ivy. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And playing with great control. Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Knocks it loose. On the wing, SGA, defended by Thompson. Williams from long range. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
And here's Harris outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with it. And it's Reed picking him up. Fires from 14. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Cunningham against SGA. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Thompson. He shoots it free. Solid defense from Williams.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Cunningham looking it over. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 20 points.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Here's SGA. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now Cunningham. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Thunder trail by 11. Now Holmgren. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Duren. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Wallace. SGA. He gets 2 from the low post.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They led by as many as 18. Duren with a screen on SGA. Cunningham drives in. SGA with a steal. On the wing, Wallace. He's checked by LeVert. Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The call. People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Thompson from downtown. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Second team foul.
SGA against Cunningham. Duren the screen. Oh, he can't jam it home.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Holmgren. Oh, he leaves no question.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Wallace with it. Now LeVert defending. Williams outside. Takes a 3. Oh, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
SGA against Thompson. Oh, he cannot hit. Oh, it's stolen. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Detroit picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.